Now we're turning north on Columbus Drive for a little closer in look at Chicago's incredible skyline, one of the greatest in the world. If it was summertime, we'd see floods of tourists and joggers and dog walkers along here, and just people enjoying the promise that was given to them over 100 years ago when the Civic Fathers decided the lakefront was going to be forever open, free, and clear, with the possible exception of its children's museum. And unless our mayor decides to sell off signage rights to billboards along the vista here, which none of us should rule out. The red building is inland steel. The red you're seeing is oxidation. How do we say that? Rust.
Mm-hmm.
Similar kind of steel that was used in the construction of the Daily Center and number of other buildings because it kind of weathers as it gets older. The tallest building that you see towards the left there, centered, is the Legacy condominiums, which are filling up now. The diamond shape was originally solar panels. I don't know if it serves that function at any time.
Sure.
Again, is
square foot stone building, right?
Yep. Is there any vista from which Trump Tower just doesn't look great?
It's turned out really, really well. I think it surprised a lot of people.
And dismayed a lot of Trump bashers.
Have the new modern wing right here at the Art Institute. Have Pritzker Pavilion, where you can come and hear music.
And the south high-rise wall of Lakeshore East.
Mm-hmm. One of the buildings that we don't cover just because it's not a residential building, but the building right in front of us, it's at the Blue Cross Blue Shield building, was half that height at one time. And you can kind of see where the building would have ended, and they pretty much stacked another building on top of it and just recently finished that.
And immediately to its left is the Aon building, formerly Standard Oil. Second or third tallest building in Chicago, with a new cladding on it.
I was about to ask, that it used to have a different...
The original marble cladding was not engineered in a way that held up to Chicago winters, and when pieces of it started raining down from the upper stories of the building, it became clear that something needed to be done, and recladding the building cost more than its original construction, if I remember right. It cost well over $100 million, I think, to reclad the building in marble. And nobody will have trouble recognizing Frank Lloyd Gary's Frank Gary's creation over here. My apologies, Frank, to both Franks. The street grid for Lakeshore East and the area here is probably one of the engineering wonders of the modern age. If you ever look at the different levels and how it's constructed and how intricate it is. I think it's appropriate that it's got a Gary at the southern end of it, because it really is kind of an LA-worthy roadway concoction here.
Yes, it is.
one of half a dozen or more different levels at which the roadway functions in this part of town.
Yeah, I mean, this guy right here to our left, this cement mixer, was coming up from a lower level than what we were on. So
there are levels up above, and we're about to explode out into the riverfront and Streeterville.